Alright, it is February 6, 2021, and tomorrow is the Super Bowl between the Kansas City Chiefs, defending world champion Kansas City Chiefs, and the GOAT, Tom Brady, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I will be using the PlayStation 5 version of Madden NFL 21 to do the simulation of who I think will win, and I will give you my thoughts throughout the contest on the PlayStation 5. So thanks, and without further ado, here we go. Enjoy.
Tonight,
all right,
it's the National
and like I
Football
said,
League.
let's enjoy the intro.
Super Bowl 55.
Oh, there he is, the GOAT. And Mr. Mahomes. Realistically, the Super Bowl can go either way because of that guy. I would never bet against him.
Season number 101 of the NFL might have been the most unconventional yet, but we have made it through together, and now the eyes of the sporting world fall on us here tonight, as it is the night we crown a champion. And all of us here at EA Sports so proud to bring you Super Bowl 55 from Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. And it's a matchup full of intrigue. Tonight it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Kansas City Chiefs taking on the champions from the NFC, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Oh wow, I haven't seen the coin toss before.
Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. And Charles, we know how difficult it is to go back-to-back in the NFL. Few have succeeded in doing so. But here are the Kansas City Chiefs, champions of the AFC yet again, trying to lift that Lombardi
It's
Trophy.
Normally a Hall of Fame player. I think that normally does the coin flip, though.
Then they ended up winning Super Bowl IV, which was 50 years prior to winning Super Bowl 54. They didn't want to wait another 50
Hey, there we
years,
go.
so they went ahead and made it back this year.
All right, Chiefs have won the toss.
Kansas City team.
Meanwhile, for the Buccaneers, well, I think we can safely say the Tom Brady experiment has worked just fine. All the questions about, hey, are we really putting our faith in a 43-year-old quarterback? I think now we can say definitively that the answer is
there we go.
And it's always amazing that just one guy can completely change the culture of an entire franchise, and he's done exactly that. But remember, this team had a lot of good players already on the roster.
So the main thing is that what the Bucs have to do is put pressure on Mahomes and try and contain the passing game. They won't be able to stop him completely, but if they stop him, if they limit Tyreek Hill and Clyde Edwards in the run game, they might have a shot.
So the bloodlines come into play. The biggest question for Patrick Mahomes: can he harness that big arm, develop the touch that's needed, and carry his team towards the
place?
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Next, the receivers helped spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
First down, Le'Veon Bell.
Take him down at the 31-yard line.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down.
Let me try a screen here.
Physical.
Mahomes now on first down. A screen
Oh, look at this. He's gone.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Tampa will have a tough time trying to cover Travis Kelce, but who doesn't?
That was something else.
And we talk so much from a defensive perspective about scheming and finding ways to take away the run. That means the offense has to devise different ways to get the ball in the hands
There we
of the
go.
guy
Let's
in
try and
the
give him the
backfield.
ball to Kelce right here.
Open space, let him run, and big things can happen, and they did right there.
They'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 11 more on that one and another
And now
first down.
the cheetah, Tyreek Hill. They have his receptions at 6.5. I really think he might go over that in this game.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Throwing
Oh.
over the middle, but it's incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Ah.
And Charles, despite this list of key inactives that we see here, they've obviously still been pretty successful.
Give everyone credit for this one, because to me, when that
The Tampa Bay
happens,
defense,
key guys around
they're pretty
him, and his man
experienced,
steps up and plays
pretty
it.
veteran.
But that starts with the organization itself.
Pierre Paul and Sue,
No
they're
excuses for guys being
they ain't
out.
no slouches.
Finding guys who are capable backups that can
It's just
step
the
up and play when
Buccaneers
they need
secondary
them.
is really
And
going
we've
to
seen
have
the
to step
results
up.
of that. This team knows how to work through things.
As you can tell here, they kind of have stalled out my drive here.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. That one
Oh,
caught by
damn.
Tyreek Hill. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. Good
Yep.
defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one.
Close.
And that one hits a little too close
All right.
to the goal line. And it
Out
continues
comes
into the end zone for a
Gronkowski,
touchback.
Brady,
Tampa Bay coming out along with
Mike
a man
Evans.
who needs no introduction, the great Tom Brady.
And what's a quarterback's
Chris
best
Godwin.
friend?
Balance?
I think you're right. I agree
40
with
and
you. You
12.
know, a lot of
Oh,
guys would say
eh.
great receiver, right? A terrific offensive
But their
line.
last
But I agree with
5,
it,
6,
balance,
7
because if you can
games
run the ball
were
effectively,
of the regular
that just
season were
opens
against
things
pretty
up for
easy
guys who want
opponents.
to throw it and gives you easier passing lanes and easier coverages to read.
And they said balance will be a focus in this one.
Yeah, they don't want it all just heaped on his shoulders, I don't believe. I think they want to make sure they take some of the pressure off.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
So this is going to be the
First there, and
advantage
he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
for Tampa.
On 2nd down and 4. Brady quickly to Gronkowski.
That's freaking Gronk.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. And I put my first tally mark next to the Brady to Gronk counter here.
I think it may be
Right.
the first of many, because once they get going, look out. Things
Stop
tend to
Jones.
snowball. Tom Brady trusts Gronk.
Can't let
as
him
much
get
as
that.
any receiver I think he's thrown to in his career.
Oh, what? How was he even?
He's saying something right there. But he's
If Ronald Jones does that in the Super Bowl,
Another first down.
usually we see
might have to
this is the defense breaks
check the
down
laws
in
of
the game,
physics.
but this guy's setting the tone early.
Jesus.
Through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
All right. Let's get this
And they'll
defense.
keep on the ground with Jones.
Uh-oh.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing game.
See, if Tampa does this against Kansas City, they have
They
a
didn't get the memo.
they have an outside shot at it.
Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run
Kansas
the
City
football.
has
They
to
wanna
get to
fire
Brady.
out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
A gain of 6 there on first.
All right, we're at the end of the first.
After 1 on EA Sports.
I really don't think there will be no score at the end of one, though. I'm just on 6-minute quarters, so I would think
With a 2nd and 4.
one of these teams will have at least a field goal up on the board.
Gives this one off to Jones. He winds up getting only a couple
Okay,
there.
Ronald Jones.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice
I might have
job
to sub
staying
in,
their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Oh.
And he's able to pick up the first.
Yep, they said they got it.
Taken down at the 27.
I like the look that they just showed there. When you come out in a passing formation, spread things out a little
This
bit.
could be the way that they do it too,
Because
because
you got to go out to the perimeter and cover those guys.
Yeah, exactly. Got some good
Mahomes don't have the ball. You can't score if you don't have the ball.
And he stopped immediately there. Damian Wilson in on the stop. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw with Brady.
Oh, hit him.
Looking for the end zone.
Too much time.
And that
Oh.
could be incomplete.
Good coverage.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd.
They'll probably get a field goal out of this. Oh no.
This is caught. He's into the end zone.
Mike Evans, I knew it.
Touchdown. With the first touchdown of this
Lured me in with the run.
His guys are on the board first here tonight.
When we draw up defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play,
That's all right.
somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
See, if they don't get any pressure on Brady, that's the stuff he does.
Ryan Suckup on for the point after.
There we go. Damn.
And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0
right.
lead. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's all finished off.
All right, let's go,
touchdown by
Mahomes.
Tampa Bay. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice
All right,
return
nice.
sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard
All right.
line. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 right at the 30. The drive will begin with a run by Edwards-Helaire.
All right, very nice.
Gain of 3 to the 33.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess
Where
the ball
is
for a little
Tyreek Hill?
while, get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Mahomes.
There it is.
Open man is Hill. He's
Nice.
got it. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Having Watkins back will be a huge lift for Kansas City.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins.
Very nice.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. They run the option here on 1st and 10.
Nice.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or
Le'Veon.
6.
Oh, this is
Decided to hand it off that
this is
time
almost
on the
Kelsey
pass
zone
option.
right here,
Appeared to be
almost.
an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
2nd and 5 now. Mahomes.
Catch it.
And his throw here's
What?
incomplete.
Your Paul can keep up with Kelsey.
That you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He
All right.
locked in on his target.
3rd down.
He was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes flush to his right.
I'm going to
He
scramble
can
for
run
it.
and he will.
He got it.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14
Nice.
before he's out of bounds. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down.
2-minute warning.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. 2 minutes remain in this opening half of Super Bowl 55. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Mahomes now on 1st down.
Whoa.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. And it's 2nd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was
Yeah, they
covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
if Tampa does this exactly what's going on in this game, it will be
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. Flushed out, and he can't find
Damn.
anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Shaquille Barrett able to get him for a loss of about 3.
Let's go.
They've been moving the ball well offensively. Really
Brady's all
getting into
pumped.
a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way
There it
to
is.
disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage?
He's in.
Take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Nice.
From 17 yards out. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
And he knocks it through. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, trying to take that lead into intermission?
I think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything.
Look out on the sideline.
Here's your opportunity, push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster.
This front four for Kansas City has to get pressure on them.
Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Tom Brady reminds me of a little bit of
Brady again here on 2nd and 10.
Peyton Manning, Dan Marino towards the end of their careers, where they just Drew Brees, where they just don't scramble. They stand back there.
On 3rd down, here's Jones.
Yep.
And this effort will not get it done.
I have Mahomes, but I'm going to call timeout.
The first down at the 29. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away.
Whoa.
Call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Here's the
Kansas City
now as they get set to take over. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is
There we go.
today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics
Tyreek
will
Hill.
tell you, try
First
and
down.
score when given the opportunity.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Here's Mahomes to throw.
Bam, nice.
Able to rip off a big chunk of yardage
Yes,
before being
indeed.
dropped inside the 40. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
They might have a tough time because I don't know who.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes eluding the pressure.
Perfect.
Right.
Boom.
This is caught. Watkins. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Just like that.
Sammy Watkins.
Boom.
38 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position, and that was special there.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
And if you look at the next-gen stats, you'll see that he topped out at an even 21 miles an hour. He's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
If the situation arises tomorrow, it would be wise for Tampa to actually kind of stand down.
5 yards deep, and it'll come out to the 25.
I know in the game they're going to try and throw something.
Let's turn our attention here to Ronald Jones. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
Nice.
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Surprised Evans has been.
Some space in some different ways
here.
That one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds.
Evans had that first touchdown in the first quarter. But other than that, it's been.
Completion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Brady. And that is incomplete.
You don't want to give him any more time. Oh, I don't have no timeouts. They might run it here.
Well, certainly that has played a big role in why they are trailing right now. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so trying to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
There we go.
Hardman on the return. So possession goes over here on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with
I'm just
very
gonna
little
try.
time remaining until the half. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively they want to play this.
Not really. They get the ball first anyway.
They trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
I'm not gonna. Halftime.
So
enjoy the halftime
here in Super Bowl 55 as we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando. It's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight, as we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. It's been a tremendous season from beginning to end, and now we'll play one half of football to decide who raises the Lombardi Trophy. And for the call, let's get it right back to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A one-touchdown
It'll be a lot.
game here
It'll be a lot quicker than the actual halftime show itself.
Both teams ready after the halftime.
Takes like almost an hour.
We are back underway in Super Bowl 55. This taken in about 4 yards deep, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback.
So, like I said, the keys to the game is for Kansas City on defense, get the pressure on Brady. If you rattle him, it should be no problem at all. If he gets time like that, you just saw what happens when he gets time.
Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to. And if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Defense.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. Evans once again the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues.
And I would be highly surprised if Brady is playing like he is.
And this time,
Fournette.
Incomplete pass. And they'll get him down about
Around
3
Jones.
yards short of the first. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And
See, this is the danger zone for Tampa right here. Like,
so just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45.
They have it. Mahomes and company has a chance to go up by 2 scores. If they get up by 2 scores,
they must have seen something leading up to this one that said, hey, we're going to be able to go deep because they've gone deep with a lot of success.
And pick your phrase, pick your code words, your buzzwords,
it's going to be tough to come back on Mahomes and company when they're up 2.
All of it working
even when they're
because
up by
able to
1.
find ways to get deep and for him to show off that big arm.
We see some of that big arm right here. He has been great. They'll try and get the running game going with Bell.
Because you really can't sell out to stop the run.
Give him 4 yards.
Because just when you think they're gonna.
See what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire.
Oh, no.
He's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
In terms of the over-under, I don't think, and I think it was at 57. I'm not sure if they will actually get to that. That's quite a lot of points. Whoa!
And that is incomplete.
This has certainly been a physical game so
I did
far.
that.
Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Here we go.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. And Tampa Bay trots out
Antonio Brown will be limited.
A bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
So that'll be interesting. And they have Godwin and Mike Evans and Gronk and all these. But if they had a healthy AB, that's going to be, that would be,
yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage.
That'd be a little better for Tampa.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a 1st down. Shotgun now for Brady. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48.
Yep.
And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here
you don't want that to happen.
Stay at home and just sit down.
Turnover Tommy
and this one basically comes right
has entered the Super Bowl.
Now a 1st down carry by Bell.
Whoa.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Final minute now in the 3rd quarter. Now an option play on 2nd down. And a nice
Maybe
they're going to take this close to the 1st down marker at the Bucs
nice.
29. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
1st down, Kansas City.
On 1st down, Mahomes gets this one to Hill. And
All
get him
right.
down after a
Very
pickup
nice.
of 8. 2nd and 2. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. This is the National Football
That's kind of the
League
bet that I
on
like the most. Is that the over/under of Tyreek Hill catches is only 6.5. It's kind of low because I think the Chiefs will have a definite advantage out there.
Out of the shotgun,
Oh.
and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Oh, right to him.
They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Actually went to Kelsey.
David, and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get
give
their
Brady
drive
too many
started.
chances.
We're at the time in the Super Bowl where, look, they need points, and they need them badly. Trailing here in the fourth quarter
Screen.
as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Here's
Nice.
a pass swung out left to his running back, and he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady.
Boom! Down goes Brady.
You know my bias is about to come out here.
If he gets this, it'll be like a Eli Manning.
I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here.
When the Giants came back against the Patriots to win the Super Bowl.
Look out for more pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones.
Let's
That's
see.
going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the 1st.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a 1st down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
All right.
Nicole Hartman on the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and
So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back
Come on,
out
Mahomes.
onto the field. And the tension ratcheting up all around. A one-score game. 4th quarter of the Super Bowl. This is what you folks came for. Every play with the potential to win or lose a title as they look to drain some time off this clock. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
They're saying the average rushing yards from Mahomes is going to be about 26 and a half.
From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent game, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating,
1st and 16.
the guys who just gave up that play.
After the penalty, it's
Oh.
Bell. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That's William Golston there who fought his way in to make the play. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. To throw, it's Mahomes. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now here's Mahomes. Complete. The
He stepped out of bounds.
And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner, who's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
A big one there. That gives him a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, let a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet. It has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
Back now comes Tampa Bay, and the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Brady's pass thrown to the sideline and incomplete. It's now third down.
The offense on third down tonight, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. From the gun, it's Brady. He's going to air one out. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
It's fourth down.
All right.
If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on fourth down. Brady to throw for it on fourth down. He's
what a play.
Just a yard or two shy of the 30. Super Bowl 55 hitting the home stretch. Less than 2 minutes to go. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Brady.
Oh, come on. I didn't hit him.
In the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Damn it. I think Brady paid the officials there.
Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question.
Here we go.
Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
End zone.
The out route incomplete. That's Evans. And he'll be out of bounds. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball.
Nope, he's out of bounds.
The token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little
Watch
bit of
Gronk get down
resistance
here.
so they can't just run it right down your throat.
Back to throw, Brady. Looking
Right,
end zone,
nice.
but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain.
And third and goal from the line.
Defensively, dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have
Oh,
to.
right there.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over
Yeah.
yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a
That's good.
one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. From the 6. And he'll take it out past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Get 1 first down.
The Chiefs offense
Who
about
will
set
the
to
Chiefs
begin
go
this
to
drive.
if this
And this
situation
game not
arises?
quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first
you don't want
down
Super
and
Bowl
make
to come
them use
down
up
to
all
Tom
their
Brady.
timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll try and run some clock now with Bell. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Minute 25.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now Mahomes.
Oh,
That
no.
will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here we go.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well.
All right.
Antonio Brown on the return.
So
The Bucs take over 1st and 10.
So here's Brady and the Bucs. Down 17-14. A minute 15 remaining. They need at least a field goal to send this Super Bowl to overtime as they come up on 1st down.
Oh, no.
They're throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
All right.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it.
Let's
And
get
it
to
took
the
the ball off
37.
course.
Ryan suck up.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
He's back to throw.
Turns.
Again for Evans. This time he's got him. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 39. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
2nd and 2.
Back to throw. Over the middle here to Brown. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining.
1st and 10 at the 20.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to potentially send us to overtime. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
Overtime and a
told you can't count us at Brady.
Remember, the rules the same as they would be in the regular season.
That's exactly right, Brandon. Remember, the receiving
Do I
team,
think the game tomorrow will actually go to overtime?
over.
I do not
But if they
think
kick
so.
a field goal
Is it possible?
or
Yeah.
don't score, the other team gets a chance to get the football. They get a possession. If they go down and score, they win the football game at that point. If both teams kick field goals, we keep playing. If a defense scores, let's say the receiving team gets the ball, doesn't score, or they throw a pick six or fumble, gets picked up, the defense scores, game over. But here's the best part. In the regular season, only one period is played. We could call it a tie. Here, we're going to play until we have a winner.
Here we go.
So out now comes the offense back onto the field. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down and attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. Mahomes now on first down. And that time almost intercepted. That would have changed things here in overtime, but instead, second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
On second down, a run with Edwards.
Damn.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And this is
Watkins.
And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down.
That certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, in every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
It's a gain of a yard. And
They need 5 yards on 3rd down here to keep this opening drive of OT alive. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right.
Nope.
And that is incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. They're able to put 3 on the board here on the opening drive of OT, and now up to their defense to try and see if they can hold this one.
I like how you framed it up, because obviously this game is not over, right? They go down and kick a field goal, then we head to sudden death. But if the defense can hold, take the ball away, turn it over on downs, this game's over.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. The field goal would push it to sudden death. We just saw the field goal on the other end, but I don't think they are thinking field goal. At least not to start this drive. They're not thinking field goal.
Down he goes.
And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack.
Second and 20.
Second sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And we've got the list here. If he gets
Get off.
one,
That's it. It's over.
It's intercepted. That'll seal it. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. And that's how this one ends, in dramatic fashion in overtime with the interception. So we will see yet another drive in this overtime.
For whatever reason,
It's over.
neither team able to finish this game off. I know that the first thought is, does anyone really want to win it? But I think that they both desperately want to win it, and sometimes you force things, and that leads to errors.
Well, it's out there for the taking. We'll see who can do it.
But that is my prediction.
Kansas City Chiefs
I
are
think
the Super Bowl champions.
that's right. That's right. I think the Kansas City Chiefs
For
will
the
beat
victors getting to hoist that Lombardi
the Tampa Bay
trophy.
Bucs tomorrow.
You know, we've talked to guys
I think
that
the
have
final
done it,
score will
and they
be
say there's no better
28,
feeling in
17.
sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this game is incredible.
Hope you guys enjoyed
and then to
watching,
finally break through and
and
win it
enjoy
when
the game
all
tomorrow.
eyes are on this game alone because there's nothing else going on. That's just got to be absolutely amazing. The task, incredible. But the accomplishment, forever.